Well, it says Milwaukee, but it doesn't look red to me. So let's see what's in this box. Oh, I see. It's a box in a box. That is what's going on. They actually shipped it to me in the shipping box. All right, good deal. Alrighty then. Da-da-da-da. Whew, it's tight. Okay, we have a two only. Milwaukee 2125. The M12 LED Underhood Light. All right, let's take a look at this thing. All right, it says 1350 lumens. That's fairly reasonable. 1,000. Typically 1,000 is about all I need, and a lot of times 1,000 is too much. So it says finish guard hooks to protect against scratches. 2 times more gripping service for maximum hold. All right. Stainless steel hook if you really need to scratch something. Rotate, slide, remove, or hang. 48 to 78, and I'm sure that's the bar for different hoods. Aircraft aluminum frame. Now, I don't know what makes it aircraft. All right, and a little teeny tiny little 600 lumens. So there's a high and a low, but you know, marketing just wants to tell you it's 1350, you know. Anyway, it's probably 1349.8. Let's open it up. All right, the other side is sealed, so this is the side you open. And don't forget, once you take it out, you'll never be able to get it back in the box again. It's kind of spring-loaded. Okay, that's good. All right, let me get this thing out of here. My gosh, what am I creating? A suction vacuum or something here? It's pretty long. Lots of paper falling out all over the place. All right, one of the reasons I don't make light videos like flashlights and other things is because this is actually pretty dark over here, but the camera automatically adjusts. And so what I'm seeing is a dark shadow, but it looks like it's a bright light when in fact it's not. It's the dark corner of the basement because there's no light right here, and sometimes if I open up the car hood that casts even another shadow, and that's the purpose for the light. Let's look at it. Okay, the ends are the same. It is a pretty good sized metal reinforced end that is spring-loaded. The other side is the same, and it's also spring-loaded. Note that the clips that hold the light are at different lengths. See how much closer it is here than it is here? Well, that's going to be the handle side. So when you take your lightsaber, the handle goes over here on this side. All right, very similar to a samurai sword holder. This, I'm not allowed to read the instructions, sorry. This is specifically set. These are not removable. There's a screw holding it in place. It wiggles a little bit, but it does not slide. So to mount it, you would set both ends in place, and of course you can rotate it around, especially you don't want it in your eyes because it will blind you. So then this, of course, is separate as you adjust it for the hood. Alright, let's put a battery in it and see what happens. Alright, I have a large battery, the XC6. I believe this is the largest M12 fairly certain. It's 72 watt hours, but even if they make one that it's a larger watt hour, it's going to be physically this size. And of course the small one, that'll clearly fit. And this one fits and has clearance without a problem. All right, let's pop the hood on this car and see what it looks like. I can't remember immediately while filming, but BMWs, Mercedes, sometimes they have a maintenance mode where you can lift the hood higher, pretty much straight up 90 degrees. With Volvos, the newer Volvos, there's just one setting. It opens wide like this, so there is no low setting. It's only a high setting, so it kind of takes into account service and maintenance, because I figure they're thinking the average Joe isn't going to really work on the car. There's not much to do. All right, let's see if this is a one-man job here, because it looks kind of looks a little tough for us short people. There we go. Oh, it grips pretty good. There we go. Did catch a little bit there once I mounted it. Definitely tight, I can tell you that. Of course, now I'm going to be shooting into the light, but I'm going to try and turn it on and go from the 1300 to the 600. 1350. All right, to operate it, you turn the OFF switch to the ON position, and then if you want to drop the lumens from 1350 down to 600, you press the mode button, and then there's your standard battery status charge. I think I have 3 lights showing, but I didn't want to blind the camera with the lights, because I think it comes on at the last setting and it's on to 1350. So let me turn it and back off. All right, let's fire this thing up. 1350, 600, both are adequate off. Yeah, so whatever lumens it was set at, 600 or 1350, when you turn it off, that's what it'll come on at. And that looks outstanding to me. Of course, I've always liked LEDs. When they first came out, they were much better for me to work on vehicles. Let me turn off the garage lights and do this demo again. Okay, here we are in the dark. We're going to start with 1350. Drop it down to 600, and of course the camera, yeah, it looks much dimmer with the real eye, but I can see the engine compartment completely. It's fine. I mean, I'm very happy with this. And of course, if I need to work on the left side, I could flip it over if I needed to move the light over, because the 2 anchors are set, so I would have to do a 180 if I needed the light on the other side. But gosh, I absolutely cannot tell the difference. I don't see any dim spots inside the engine compartment at all, so I am extremely happy. So I was going to show you the hanging hook and wrap it up. All right, let me take it down, seeing as how it was a big deal for one person to put it up. A little easier to take down, even though I'm really stretching. Short guy, short guy. Oops, and I turned it on. Hopefully I didn't blind you in the camera there. And I wanted to show you the hook. So it does have a hook, which you can, hook. And you can also slide it up and lock it in place, and then it's permanently anchored in the center if you need to hook it up that way. Well, this definitely falls into the category of where the heck do I keep it. So I would think, as a homeowner, I would keep it stored in the box, and hopefully it all fits in there really well. We'll have to see. Came out of there, and find a place to put it in the corner until I need it. And it's not quite in there right. Let me jiggle and wiggle with it a little bit. Yeah, it's just as I thought. It's best to put this in separate. It'll all fit in better. It's like that. Everything's nice and flat now. All good. Thank you for watching.